Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drive-Thru. I'm your host, Tony T. As we broadcast live here on Pick Dogs and Sports Chat Place YouTube channel and throughout social media. We'll get you out here well before the top of the hour. We'll give you guys enough time to get those bets in for the primetime games. That's what we do here on the Drive-Thru, Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time and Silver Live Free Sports Picks. The games beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and later. And to deliver those winners are professional handicappers over at Pick Dogs and at Sports Chat Place. Let's take a look here at who will be on the show with us today. All right, we got this Zawacky. We got Ninos. Jay Briggs, double duty. And we got Alex Smart and Tony Brown. And here's how they're going to break it in this evening. You know, Smart, Brown, Ninos, Briggs, and Zawacky, and then I will close this one out. All right, we got a good game of baseball here. A 15-game card for Major League Baseball. No day games. First one starting here in just about 25 minutes. Mets and Pirates. And then, of course, we got those two WNBA semifinal series. Will this be Super's last game? We'll see. We got a pick from that Aces and Sky game, so stay tuned for that. The rest of it's baseball, so let's get underway. Let's welcome in Alex Smart to the Drive-Thru. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs. He was a top unit producer in the NFL last season. Let's bring in Alex in right now. Alex, what's happening?
Everything's good, Tony. How's everything with you after the first week of college football?
Pretty good, pretty good. The last two days, these standalone games, I feel pretty good about because I hit them both. The Sunday, Monday, that makes the weekend, right? Very rarely do you have that in college football, but man, I needed those two, and they came in for me. But we'll be looking here at MLB here as we have this has a lot of meaning here in this series here. Orioles here to host the Blue Jays. It looks like it's now $1.10 on both sides, total 8.5. But you'll be looking at this game a different way.
Yeah, at this time of year, I like to look at a lot of props. There's a lot of value with props. And right now, there is one player, the young Mountcastle, who plays with the Baltimore Orioles. The kid's been rocking it lately. He's got a 727 batting average and a 106.1 OPS to start this month out. And he's also cleared the line I'm going to offer here on total basis. He's cleared it 4 of the last 6 times. And you know what? He's really, really done well against the Blue Jays. He has a 318 batting average against them. He has 5 home runs, 5 doubles, and a 1.148 OPS this year. Man, I think he matches up well here against White, and I think we're going to get to see over the bases situation here with Mountcastle. I like him. He's hot.
All right, he's going hot here with Mountcastle. He likes him over 1.5 runs here to get around cross home plate twice. And this one, does Alex, when you look at Mitch White, it's been kind of a struggle for him the last few starts. He came over from the Dodgers. Dodgers kind of baby those guys. They go 4 innings. They watch them closely. They let him loose here in Toronto. He's had some struggles.
Yeah, Mitch White's a good pitcher. Just because of his record, just because of some little odds and ends issues that he may have had, and just picking up W's. You still got to look at him and still look like he's a good pitcher. I mean, strikeouts are where he needs to be. You just got to get the rest of his game together. He's fun to watch. I like him. And, anybody who comes through the Dodgers organization, great scouting staff, amazing baseball players come out of that organization. So I think Toronto is very, very happy to have him. But tonight, this is a kid here at Mountcastle that really matches up well against White. And he might whiff him a couple times, but I can see a couple of shots going out there into that spacious outfield.
All right, we got Alex here on player prop here, Mountcastle over 1.5 runs in this game to have a start time here of 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We've seen Stripling and Ryu there with the Blue Jays as well. All right, Alex, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs, maybe over tonight's action. 15 games still on the board here from Major League Baseball, 2 from WNBA. You were the top unit producer in the NFL last year. We got NFL here just a few days away. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Well, today just one Major League Baseball selection, just one, but it's a winner. I'm feeling very confident about being a winner anyway, and I always feel that way. So just join me and let's rock and roll towards football season. We've already got college football under our belt. We're over 500 with that so far. We're gonna rock and roll with football starting this week, and a lot of interesting games on board, and hopefully more interesting will be the amount of money we make on our bankrolls. Keep on extending right out from here.
That's right, guys. Get on board with Alex Smart over at Pick Dogs. Our premium. See the great results he produced last year in NFL, top unit producer in the NFL here for 2021. We'll take a look at what's up on the board tonight. We got Alex here with the best bet of the day right now, a run line smasher here from Major League Baseball. Get that right now. It is credit guarantee, means if it does, the play does not win, the amount you purchased is credited back into your account for site credits. So that's what credit guarantee means. Also, the long-term passes Alex has. He has a 3 7 and 30 AL Sports Pass. You get all of Alex's premium plays for that time period. Just like when you go over to his handicapper page and make that purchase, you get that 1 month All Sports Pass. You get all of Alex's plays here from MLB. We got that big stretch run of taking the end of the regular season, as well as college football for the next 4 weeks. And, of course, the start of the NFL, where Alex was a top unit producer in the NFL last season. All documented, and you can verify that by going to Pick Dogs, going down to Alex's handicapper page, and you'll see that right there. All the plays are documented. So get on board. 1 month All Sports Pass. Get the first 4 weeks from Alex Smart with the NFL top performer at Pick Dogs for last season. All right, to Alex, as always, great having you on the show. Continue that success, and we'll talk with you again in a couple days.
Thanks, Tony. Think, guys, smash and grab. We're going to take the money from the books this weekend. Okay?
Certainly
Take
will.
care, guys. Bye.
Take care. Alex Smart here on The Drive to. Let's continue here our coverage. It's now time to walk out to Las Vegas, Nevada. We promised you a pick from this big WNBA doubleheader on ESPN tonight, and we got one of the plays here for you from Tony Brown. Let's go out to Las Vegas, Nevada, where it's steaming hot. You'll find him over there at Pick Dogs. Let's bring him in right now. Tony Brown, what's happening?
Tony T, what's going on, bro?
It's going great. All right, here we go. 10 Eastern time. This is your WNBA semifinal playoffs, Game 4. Could be a closeout situation here for Vegas here, as we got the Sky here at home hosting the Aces. The Sky -1, total 166.
Yeah, it's the Storm, I think.
That's right, Storm. That's right. Seattle Storm.
It's a closeout game for the Aces. It's on the road, and home field advantage is probably the only advantage the Storm have in this game, Tone. This series should have been over already if it wasn't for Sue Bird. She's a WNBA legend, first ballot Hall of Famer. All stars. She literally willed them to a win, a 3-point win in the first game. They stole the opener. After that, it's been all Aces. They won going away in an overtime game by double digits. They beat them by 5. They played them close. Just too much A'ja Wilson. He's great. She's taking over this series. She's probably going to be the MVP of the series. I have picked the Aces to win. I'm not a big WNBA fan, but I know what I know about the game. I have picked the Aces to win the whole championship earlier in the season, and so I'm just going to stick with my pick and stay on course here. I think that both of these teams can score. We know that. They both can score, but the Aces' defense is what's going to be the difference. The Aces are allowing less than 80 points per game, and when they put that defense on Seattle and then they put the points up, it's just too much. This game is basically a pick 'em, and I'm going to pick the Aces.
All right, we got Tony Brown here on the Aces here to get the victory and move on to the NBA Finals there, as we see them up 2-1 in this series. Of course, the Storm will be playing for the playoff lives in this game, Tony Brown. But just want to get your thoughts about what the mood is in Vegas. We know the Vegas people, they love their hockey team. They've embraced the Raiders coming in, but what's the thoughts here on the Storm, or on the Aces? How have they embraced the Aces over there?
They absolutely adore the Aces. Sometimes experts get it wrong. When people were saying that Vegas wouldn't be well as a sports town, they were just wrong. Like, they were thinking, is it going to compete with the casinos, this, that. The Raider games are sold out. The Aces games are sold out. The Knights games are sold out. You see bumper stickers for all the squads everywhere. Like, Vegas, it's a small town. We never had sports out here, and now that we have professional sports, they absolutely adore the teams. And it's not hard to adore a winner. Like, the Aces are winning. The Knights already been to the Stanley Cup. Raiders went to the playoffs. So it's booming right now as far as the sports town, and the Aces are a big, big part of that.
Do you think that the sports leagues might have been scared away by the UNLV, how they've fallen after Tark left in the football program?
I mean, you know what was scaring everybody away? The gambling thing. But when you think about it, they've been betting on UCLA games, and when you just have common sense, if you make $150 million on your contract, how much does somebody have to pay you to throw a game? You know what I mean? So once they got over that stuff and got over that part about it, they welcomed them with open arms. It was more of the competition. They didn't want people deciding, should I go to the Vegas game or should I go to the casino? But going to the Raiders game and then spilling out right into the casino, it goes hand in hand. So it's been perfect.
Yeah, that's no doubt about the Vegas. And of course, in Vegas, those transplants from California, they bet their LA teams, and up north in Reno, they bet their San Francisco teams. So it does create a lot of interest in the sports books, and of course, the fans of these teams, they remain fans, but more importantly, they bet on their teams.
Right, and then it's kind of like with San Diego moving to LA now, that stadium's full of Raider fans. You know what I mean? Like the LA fans, the core Raider fans, we never liked San Diego. They were a division rival. So now San Diego playing in LA, you see it's a blackout when you go over there. So same here with all the California transplants, all the San Francisco transplants here. Vegas is the team. It's not like they're ditching their home team. They still, cheer for the Giants or whatnot, but once you live in Vegas and that's the team, this is the team now.
All right, we got Tony Brown here in Las Vegas. Aces +1 against the Seattle Storm. This one to have a start time 10 p.m. Eastern time, game 2 of the WNBA doubleheader. All right, Tony Brown, let's take a look over at Pick Dodge Pin for tonight. Showing great profit over the past 7 days, 352 units of profit, all documented. You can verify that by going over to Pick Dogs. All right, we got a 15-game card from Major League Baseball, 2 from the WNBA. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Yeah, big card tonight in the MLB, but I got 3 games. It's my Tuesday triple play. My best 3 games on the board, and you can get them individually, of course, or you can get all 3 for only $35. That's less than $12 a pick. Like, if you're serious about making some money tonight, you can't afford not to grab that.
That's right, guys. Get on board here with Tony Brown over at Pick Dogs Premium. The results for you there over the last 7 days have been showing great profit here, 352 units of profit. So good time to get on board with Tony Brown right now over at Pick Dogs Premium on this big card, because like I said, we have a 15-game card here for Major League Baseball. Actually, I'm sorry, we do have a 14-game. We did have a rain out with that Yankee game, so it's a 14-game card up there right now. So Tony Brown with his MLB Tuesday triple play up there right now, affordably priced at $35. A 3-pack. You get those 3 best bets here from Major League Baseball. Credit guarantee. What that means is the amount that this 3-pack must turn a profit, or the amount that you purchase is credited back into your account for side credits. That's what credit guarantee means. So you will be issued credit back into your account if we do not turn a profit. But Tony Brown will turn a profit on, so you don't have to worry about that. But anyway, more plays up there from Tony Brown. The long-term passes. Here we are on a Tuesday. You can get that 7-day all sports pass from Tony Brown. 7 days of premium plays, all the baseball. Remember, we're in this stretch run. Look at these races. Look at the race between the Mets and the Braves. A lot of wild card teams trying to get into this round. Remember, 6 teams from each league get into the playoffs, so it's going to set up for a really good stretch run here in September. So get on board here with Tony Brown. 7 days of baseball plays, also 7 days of college football. Remember, this week in college football, we have games on Thursday and Saturday. And don't forget the NFL. NFL kicks off on Thursday night. We have games on Sunday, and with the 7-day all sports pass, that covers you up for Monday Night Football. So entire week 1 coverage here from Tony Brown NFL with that 7-day all sports pass. So get signed up. And if you want a little more action, if you're a year-round bettor, Tony Brown, we always mention that VIP sports pass for 1 year.
Yeah, and I've noticed, I've looked in the sales report, you guys are starting to pay attention. The VIP pass has been selling a lot better. It only makes sense. You get my NFL, you get NBA. You see I'm giving out WNBA picks. We finished at the top of the league in the NHL. It's not a season pass. You don't get a particular season. It's not to be upsold. You don't get the playoffs at additional cost or anything like that. It's a year pass, a full 365 days of play. You'll get every single play I release till this day next year. And that covers all the sports, the playoffs, the championship picks included. So if you're serious about making money betting sports, that's the only pass you should get. And at this point, I think we're talking a little over $4 a day for every single play. The plays, the star plays, like you just can't beat it.
Yeah, I use that to win that September promo. We say 15% off, so even better value there. And of course, Tony Brown, we're about 31 days when they drop the puck with San Jose and Nashville. It's an early start time. I'm assuming it's probably out of the country for this game. But anyway, the NBA will start here. I got a start date here for October 18th. Your doubleheader, Sixers, Celtics, Lakers, and Warriors to start the NBA season October 18th. You can have all those premium plays when you get that 1-year VIP All Sports Pass, because we know Tony Brown knows NBA. He also knows NHL very well, where he's put up some great results over the years. So a good time to get on board with that 1-year VIP Sports Pass and get on board with Tony Brown. All right, Tony, as always, great having you show. Keep up that great work, and we'll talk with you in a couple days.
Yep, always appreciate you having me on, Tony, and I'll see you guys in a few.
You got it. Tony Brown here on the Drive Thru. Let's continue our coverage. Guys, if you're just getting a lot of people signing in right now, if you missed any of our picks We will do a complete recap at the end of the show. Let's continue on here on the drive-thru. We'll get to him today. We omitted him yesterday for some reason. Let's bring him in right now. El Ninos, you'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium, where he does get work up there. But I noticed one thing about El is he got his pick in early. And I think and when you get your picks in late, I don't have you on the sheet as for a pick, and sometimes mistakes happen. El Ninos, what's happening?
Yeah, it was a short card. I was hoping to double dip on a pick, but I guess you didn't go for it. And I had sent up. Yeah. Anyway, got it right today, right?
Yeah, we got it right today.
Today's pick.
All right, today's pick tonight, 8 Eastern time. We got Royals here hosting the Guardians. The Guardians big favorites here, minus 200, total 7.5.
Tight game yesterday. Guardians coming away with it in the 10th, 6-5. But, I think they should win a little bit more comfortably tonight. Bieber, still what I think is one of the more, can't find the word, overrated, pitchers in the league. But I do think he can have a good outing against a lineup like this. The Royals haven't been terrible, but I still think the Guardians are the better team here. And, as I said, Bieber a little overvalued, so he will be a little overpriced. But if we take them on the run line, I think we'll be okay here. If you want to take a -1, which is the way I usually go with these lines, minus 200 on the money line isn't too bad for some insurance on that run line either. But they should win this one a little more comfortably than they did yesterday. I expect, I said, Bieber to have a good outing. On the other side, you got Chris Bubich, who's it's been rough for him, rough career, rough season, and I think the Guardians get to him here today.
All right, we got El Ninos here on the Guardians. Run line minus 1.5 runs, minus 115 here against the Royals. Of course, Bieber is 0-3 over his past 3 starts, and Cleveland over their past 10 games hitting 188. But of course, you are looking at Bubik and the Royals bullpen here.
Yeah, so it's surprising. You look at Bieber's numbers; he has great numbers, but he's still just 8-8 on the season. So his offense not always showing up for him there, and. Well, he hasn't been perfect either, but again, I think he has a solid outing here against these Royals, and I think he'll get more than enough run support from his offense here against Bubich, and as you mentioned, the Royals bullpen, which isn't the best in the league either.
All right, we got El Ninos here. Guardians, the run line, minus 1.5 runs, minus 115 against the Royals. This one to have a start time of 8 p.m. Eastern time. All right, El Ninos, let's take a look over at Pick Dog Premium for tonight. We have a 14-game card with that Yankees-Twins rainouts. I think the Twins are happy not to have to take stuff for another loss at Yankee Stadium, where they've had some horrible record up there. I think 1-17 past 18. It's been ugly. But anyway, El Ninos, 14-game card, Major League Baseball, 2 from the WNBA playoffs. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
I had just my best bet of the night left there. I had a couple of plays up, but my 3-pack's gone off, and I did have a play on the Yankees, but I did warn everyone that it might get rained out. So that one was not in the 3-pack, and still got, as I said, my best bet out there if you want to check that out. If you get a long-term pass, you'll still be getting an extra play in that pass as well. So make sure you check one of those out, or the 2-for-1 capper specials.
That's right, guys. We're with El Ninos over at Pick Dog Premium. Right now, a 3-pack up there is Tuesday Triple. He takes his best bets of the day, and he puts them together here in a 3-pack, and $45. Credit guarantee. You must turn a profit in this 3-pack, or the amount is credited back into your account for site credits. So the site credits are reimbursed to you if it fails to show a profit. That's what you get here with all the one-day passes, individual plays. Of course, the long-term passes are not credit guaranteed because they're sold already at a big discount. So get on board with El Ninos. He does sell these plays individually. Of course, we've talked about the long-term passes with Al. His 3, 7, or $30 sports pass. Remember, the 7-day pass covers the entire NFL Week 1, right? Because that gets you the Thursday coverage, the Sunday coverage, and Monday Night Football. So there you go with that 7-day pass, and you could use that promo code. I believe it's Win15 will save you 15% off at checkout. And that's with that September promo right now. So good savings there. 2-for-1 cap promotion also applies here. When you do the math on Al's 7-day pass, it amounts to just $20 a day. So a pretty good time to get that. Al also has some season passes you guys can shop around and use that promo code, and you'll save a lot of money when you get that, when you use that promo code, and as well as the 2-for-1 capper promotion. All right, Al, as always, great having you show. Have yourself a great evening, and we'll catch up with you again tomorrow.
All right, have a good one, Tony.
You got it. Ninos here on the draft. If you guys didn't miss any of our picks, we're getting more and more people signing into the show. We will do a recap at the end of the show, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Let's continue on here on the drive-thru. Let's welcome in Jay Briggs. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. If you missed the live show, we just earlier finished an NFL show with him, Big Al McMorty, and Mitch. You can watch that the replay over on the channel. But we got Jay with us today. Jay, what's happening?
What's going on today, Tony?
Going great. All right, here we go. 8:40 Eastern. The Rockies here hosting the Brewers. We've got the Brewers road favorites here, minus 190, total of 11.
Yes, sir. I am looking at the over here in this game. I know we got a high total at 11. And I was on the over yesterday, and I got burnt. It actually finished at like 9. It didn't go over. Just almost got there. We had bases loaded in like the 7th, and they didn't get any runs, so it didn't go over. But I think it actually goes over today. We got Chad Kuhl on the mound, 6-8 on the season, 5.1 ERA. He just hasn't really looked that good this season to me, especially you can see with that high ERA. In his last game, he gave up 5 hits, 3 runs, and 3 earned runs in 4 innings pitched. That was at the Braves, though. I think here at home, I think the Brewers get to him. I think they smash him. I think the Brewers maybe get to 6 runs. And on the other side, Woodruff is on the mound for the Brewers. In his last game, he didn't look that good at all either. He went 5 innings, gave up 8 hits, 5 earned runs. I think the Rockies can get to him too, and I think we see an over in this game.
All right, we got an over here from Jay here. Brewers, Rockies to go over the total of 11. You know, there's one thing going on right now in some of the West. It's getting really hot. We're looking at temperatures right now in Colorado of 97 degrees. Of course, over there, it's going to be a local start time here. Let's see, 8:40 Eastern time is around 6:40 their time locally. So it's still going to be hot over there in Colorado. So you're dealing with the hot weather. You're dealing with the high elevation that looks like it'd be a hitter's dream out there.
Yeah, I think so too, Tony. And I like the balls to be flying out of there today.
Yeah, Cool is Cool over his past 19 against winning teams. The overs come in 14-5. So you've seen higher scoring games with Cool on the mound against the winning teams. All right, we got Brewers Rockies over 11. This one to have a start time of 8:40 Eastern time. All right, Jay, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium for tonight. Showing good profit over the last 30 days, and those numbers are all documented over at Jay's Handicapper page. When we go down to Pick History, the plays are graded and immediately tracked. The recorded are the wins, losses, and even the pushes are there. We got a 14-game card here from Major League Baseball, a couple from WNBA playoffs. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Yes, sir. I got my MLB money-making pack up there today for you guys, a 3-pack, or you can just grab my $15 MLB best bet. In that 3-pack, though, I have a money line money maker and I have a run line money maker. So you guys want to hop on that 3-pack. I really think today's card was a nice card with some sleepers in it. I think we for sure go positive on the package. We might go. I think we go 3-0. So y'all want to hop on that, or just hop on one of the individual, or y'all can hop on a 3-day, 7-day, 30-day. NFL is right here. College football is in full swing too. Week 2. You can't go wrong with a long-term package, man. I promise you that's the best value you have. Mine are up there at a pretty decent price. So you guys can hop on that. Football is right here, man. I'm finna go on a tear. As you can see in the preseason, I did pretty good in the preseason, but the regular season is here. And I plan on going on a tear, man. And you guys also go check out the show that I just did an hour ago with Mitch and Big Al McMorty. We went through the whole NFL card. We deep dove it. You know, Mitch likes, Mitch has all his information. Big Al with all his stats. And, me with just my football knowledge. Really good show. You guys can go watch that if you want to get a jump ahead on the NFL. And let's make some money, man. It's that time. It's that time of year. All the sports are on their way back. It's a great time to pair me up 2-for-1 capper special with one of these guys. And let's make some money, man. Sports is back, and let's do it.
Let's do it, guys. Got on board with Jay Briggs over at Pick Dogs. Pretty much see the good results over the last 30 days. 315 units of profit. That is all documented right now over at Pick Dogs. Jay does have a MLB Moneymaker 3-pack up there. Of course, this 3-pack has all 3 packs and 1-day passes are credit guarantee. You must turn a profit or the amount is credited back into your account inside credits. Also, these plays are sold individually. But again, we talked about being here on a Tuesday is a great time to get that 7-day all sports pass. All of Jay's plays for 7 days. His his premium plays for Major League Baseball. We are in the stretch run. It is September, guys. I know football's starting, but during the week, baseball gets a lot of attention, as it should, because we are right now in the stretch run here of the playoffs as we're getting ready for the October postseason. So keep an eye on the baseball with the Jay. Also, we've got the football covered for you with college football Thursday and Saturday with that 7-day pass. And the NFL, well, we got entire week 1 covered for you here when you get Jay's 7-day all sports pass, because you get all of Jay's premium plays from Thursday NFL, from Sunday NFL, and the Monday night NFL. So a lot of value there with that 7-day pass. The Win 15 promo at checkout will save you 15% off. So get on board with Jay Briggs. You can add a second capper with that 7-day all sports pass. Even greater value there. All right, Jay, as always, great having you show. We'll have yourself a great evening. We'll talk with you again tomorrow, I believe, and then we'll talk to you on Thursday. Right, Thursday we talk to you, and then we'll keep an eye. We'll watch the replay with that NFL
I'll see you tomorrow if you want to see me, Tony.
We can fill it in. All right.
I'll see you, man.
See you later. Jay Briggs here on the drive-thru. All right, let's continue our coverage, guys. If you missed any of our picks, we will do a complete recap at the end of the show, so make sure you stay tuned for that. So let's continue on here, and let's welcome in our man, Rod Zawacky. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. Check the chat room. He did put a pick in from a WNBA game. So check the chat room. He's got one in there. He's got a total for you from that late game on ESPN. Let's bring Rod in right now. Rod, what's happening?
Hey, not too much, Tony. Hey, we got to push, and it depends on the number you got yesterday with Clemson there. We had the under, and if you had the 51, we got to push. If you had there were 51.5s out there, we got the under. So, but I think we got the push at 51. So, I know I got the push.
Yeah, push to 51. Of course, they do your line shopping, get those, get those multiple accounts out, and of course, get a live line feed so you guys can see the numbers as they move here. And tonight at 9:38, we have the Angels here hosting the Tigers. Angels coming off that big one last night. They're at -135. The total sits at 8.5.
Yeah, you look at the Angels definitely blew them out of the water in game 1. Game 2, I don't know. I think we're going to go with Detroit here too. As we know, the Angels struggle against left-handed starters. They are 1-5 their last 6 versus a lefty. They're also 3-10 their last 13 on Tuesdays. Are these Angels? And you look who's getting the start. Mike Mayers is getting the start for these Angels. And the last 9 times that Mike Mayers has come into the game, he comes in majority as a reliever this season. But when he started, he's 0-2 as a starter. He's 0-9 when he's come in his last 9 appearances with the Angels. You look at him at home, 0-1 with a 9.31 ERA over 19 innings of work. He's given up 30 hits, 22 runs. He's given up 9 home runs at home. Yikes. I think Detroit's been slumping, but I think this is a nice spot here. They wake up and get things going. I like Eduardo on the mound for Detroit here. You look, because he's 2-1 with a 3.6 ERA his last 3 starts, and that pitches even better at night. He's 2-0 with a 2.55 ERA in night games. And the last time he pitched against these Angels this season, Detroit got the win 4-0 as he was able to hold down the Angels' bats over 5 innings. Gave up no earned runs in that one. And when you get to the bullpens between these two, it's actually the Tigers who have the better relief numbers on relievers. So for me in this one, let's take the Detroit Tigers to bounce back and get a win here in Game 2 against these Angels.
All right, we got Rod here on the Tigers +115 against these Angels. Yeah, it's been a rough season for both of them, right? The Tigers are also a team that has kind of struggled to score runs. And Myers, well, he's somebody who's had some struggles there, no doubt. In pitching, you see the ground balls coming at 29%, the strikeouts at 21%. That means he's giving about 50% fly balls, and that's a little dangerous here when you're looking at some hot weather out here out west.
Definitely right. So bonus play for everybody that comes in. I'm going to take Javier Baez to hit a home run, as we know Mike Mayers has given up 9 home runs here at home. So we're going to have Javier Baez, who's already hit a home run against Mike Mayers already before this season. So we're going to take Javier Baez hit a home run.
Home run there,
and Detroit.
Myers does have a FIP of 6.21. That's almost over a full run over his ERA, so it's possible to suggest that the ERA could even go up here based on these numbers. Of course, doing my line shopping here, you can find a +120 here if you're in the Vegas area, one of your Vegas Strip properties. Open up one of your apps, you'll find plus 120s, and of course the minus plus 115s are all over the place, so you get the good value there. But if you're in Vegas, open up your apps, you'll be able to find a casino there giving you plus 120, get the best numbers. All right, we got Tigers plus 115 against the Angels. This one to have a start time of 9:38 Eastern time. All right, Rod, let's take a look over at Pick Dodge Premium for tonight. We're showing really good results here. 625 units of profit the last 30 days. Those numbers are all documented. Visit Pick Dogs Premium, go to Rod's Handicapper page, go down to Pick History. There you can see all the plays graded immediately. I challenge you to find other sites to do that. Very few cappers are documented. There are some out there. We're not the only ones that cap, but there are very few that are documented. So I challenge you to look these up, because people don't understand that. No one likes to talk about it, except when you have sites like ours that document cappers. And all the plays are graded. The wins, the losses, and the pushes are graded. And the rainouts. You'll even see the play he had on the rainout.
Even the rainouts.
Even the rainouts. They show no grade. It shows no grade, but you can see who he's on. So those are up there as well. So, of course, Roger's showing great results the last 30 days. Of course, you come off a great college football season. You're also showing positive results this year in college football. But tonight, well, as we know, we have we have a 14-game card for Major League Baseball with that rainout. We also have 2 primetime WNBAs over ESPN. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
And going over at Pick Dogs Premium tonight, we're off a nice 2-1 Labor Day, a nice profit day yesterday. So I couldn't find 1, I couldn't find 2, so I got 3 best bets that I absolutely love. I love all 3 equally. So I've got a Tackle the Book Tuesday package, where you get all 3 plays in the MLB that I absolutely love tonight, to crush the books, cover off the ball, and make us some money. That's what we love doing. So that package is guaranteed, or the credits returned back on for future purchases over at Pick Dogs Premium. Also, best way to, as we've been saying, it's that time of season where there's more than one sports going on in a week, where you get 2, 3, 4, 5 sports in a week will be coming up real soon. So jump on something long term, grab a 3-day, grab a 7-day, grab a 30-day. Even those 2-for-1 capper deals, that's the best deal going. Pair me up with other hot handicappers that you can see on the list there over the last 30 days, over the last week. A bunch of us getting hot and making money over at Pick Dogs Premium. Also, use that promo code WIN15, and you'll save 15% off all your purchases over at Pick Dogs Premium, which is that's where you use that promo code. Comes in nice when you get a nice long-term package, and you're knocking off a good percentage. That's the way to go. More picks, more winning when you go long-term.
That's right, guys. Get on board with the Zawacky over at Pick Dogs Premium. 625 units of profit last 30 days. That is all documented. Verify that over at Rod's Handicapper page. A Tackle the Books Tuesday, a 3-pack right now. It's 3 best bets for Major League Baseball here on the board. Get on board right now. Of course, as Rod was mentioned, credit guarantee means this package must turn a profit, or the amount you purchased is credited back into your account for site credits. That's what credit guarantee means. The long-term passes aren't credit guaranteed because they're already sold at lower prices. And Rod does have long-term passes up there if you want to go longer with them. We are talking about that $70 sports pass because we're here on a Tuesday. We talked about the NFL coverage, right? You've got Thursday, Sunday, and Monday premium plays here covered on that 7-day pass. College football, where Rod had a great performance last year and he's off to a winning start this year. You got coverage from college football on Thursday and Saturday. And of course, this is a stretched run here of Major League Baseball. Don't forget that. I know football's in everybody's minds, but during these weeks, we got some intense games going on here, and you got to keep an eye on them.
Oh, yeah.
We got postseason action. We got these best of 3 wild cards in the first round, where the top seed has all 3 games at home. So we got to get used to that. We got a lot of changes in baseball this year. So we got 6 teams from each league that'll qualify for the postseason. So there's a lot to happen here in baseball. So stay on top of it and get on board with one of Rod's 7 days passes here and get all the 7 days of coverage from baseball. All your week 1 NFL is covered, as your week 2 college football is covered, and any peripheral sports that Rod sees. If he sees CFL, he sees WNBA, heck, if he might even see US Open, then that's also part of your
You never know, right?
You never know. If Rod sees something he likes, he'll pound it, right? If it moves, like Alex, what does Alex Smart used to say? If it moves, you'll hit it.
If it moves, you'll hit it. Yeah, you never know. Sometimes the degenerate comes out and you see something and you're like, holy, look at that. It's when you're studying and looking at lines enough all day, sometimes these things just pop out of the woods and it's like, ooh, look at that. Got to take that.
That's right. Yep. So guys, check it out. Of course, don't forget UFC as well. So those are some things you may look for. But again, get on board with Rod Zawacky. Win 15 at checkout. Save that 15% off and add a second capper with 2-for-1 cap promotion. Even greater value there. All right, Rod, as always, did we get to the 75? We did, right? Likes?
Yesterday, yeah, we did get the 75 likes. So for me, if we're looking at the other WNBA game, I know in the chat, the first one I said take the under because I love Seattle's defense. The Storm, they are solid on D, and I think they make it tough for the Aces at home. Solid D. Take the under in that one, and then we're gonna take the over in the Sky and Connecticut there, and the Suns. Sky and the Suns over. I think we got a run and gun game, both teams. If you look at the numbers, some of the guys, some on the Connecticut, on the Suns last game, they 1 for 7, and they got 1 for 11 from the 3-point line on some of those numbers I see, and I think they bounced back there. So I think we got a higher scoring one. Take the over, Sky and the Suns.
Yeah, intense action WNBA. We got closeout games here. Best of 5, both series 2-1. So keep an eye on it. Really good action. All right, Rod, great having you aboard. Have yourself a great night. We'll talk with you again. We always get these days confused. Tomorrow or Thursday? We got
tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow. That's all right. We got
tomorrow's Wednesday. So
Wednesday. That's right. Wednesday. Hump day tomorrow. That is right.
Nobody's card. We got Ruffalo and Mitch and me and. I'm trying to think. I think isn't Big Al on tomorrow too.
Big Al, yeah, Dana Lane, yeah. We got a lot of, we got the Crushers.
That's a loaded card day.
Yeah, loaded card. That's right, Crushers. Gonna crush the bookies here. All right, crush them again
Appreciate
tonight.
Everybody. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, smash that thumbs up, get us over 75 again, and we'll give you another bonus play tomorrow. I'm sure we can snag a Ruffalo into giving this bonus play as well. He's not even around to defend himself, but we talked him into it. He'll get one. We can get him into it.
All right. We'll get a bonus play from him as well. All right, Rod, have a great night. Rod Zawacky here on The Drive.
Have a great night, everybody. Appreciate y'all.
All right, you got it. Rod Zawacky here on The Drive. So let's continue coverage. Remember, if you missed any of our picks, we'll do a complete recap at the end of the show. So make sure you stay tuned for that. I got all the picks right here, ready to go. We got the graphic ready to roll with you guys. All right, let's continue on here on The Drive-Thru. It is now time for my pick. We'll put up my play for you guys right now. We're going to be looking here at this one between the Cubs and Reds. 7:40 Eastern time start. The Cubs are minus 155. Total sits here at 8. I'm on the underdog. I like a lot of underdogs in today's card, believe it or not. I think there's some live dogs. This is one of them. The Reds here at plus 148. I'm going to make sure if that's still plus 148. That might have been an earlier number. Actually, plus 144 is the best you can get. Plus 143 is the best you can get. Plus 135 in some of the U.S. sports-based books. So that's a little inflated there. It's now about plus 135 here on the Reds. But anyway, I still like it no matter what. No matter what the line might have moved down to, but it's all right. I think it's moving in my favor. We know Justin Dunn is getting the start here for the Reds. You know, Dunn, a bit of a high ERA, 4.63, 1.37, striking out 19%, gets 30% ground balls. You know, the FIP's out there. Miley is the starter. He's coming back from an injury here. ERA just about 3, whip of 1.21. But he is a contact pitcher with 15% strikeouts and, again, 10% walks. But the Reds, they win 2 of 3 at home to Colorado. They hit the road. Cubs return home, losing 7 of 9 on this road trip. The past 10 games, the Cubs hit just .214 against right-handers. Their bullpen an ERA of 8.5 over this period of time. Now, in this period, the Reds are batting .274 against lefties. And one thing I like here, the Reds, they are 14-9 on the road this year when they're facing a losing team. So they go on the road, you play the bad teams. They've had success against the bad teams. And the team record behind Dunn, 7-0 when he faces the past 2 seasons when he faces a bad team with a 380 to 460 win percentage. So when he faces the bad, the good comes out in Dunn, right? So the good comes out when he faces the bad. So I know some ugly numbers here for season wide here for Dunn, but I think in this spot this will fit him nicely. So we'll take care of the Reds here at the plus. Right now I'm looking at plus 135. There's been some line movement. A lot of people are jumping on this dog, as you probably would expect. I'm seeing the Vegas strip properties here about 143, 142-ish. And, of course, the U.S. Sportsbook's 135. So do your line shopping, get the best number here in this one. All right, guys, check out Pick Dogs Premium. Right now, I have four premium plays up there. I have a 3-pack here for Major League Baseball. Also, my best bet is up there on the board, a premium play. It is a $15 premium on the board. So 4 premiums for me up on the board. Also, I am part of the long-term passes as well. 3, 7, or 30-day all sports pass. You get that 7-day pass. You get all of my premiums here for 7 days, as well as the college football, NFL for 7 days. Remember, we got week 2 and week 1 covered when you get that 7-day all sports pass. Win 15 at checkout, and you'll save 15% off. So make sure you use that at checkout. Of course, don't forget the 2-for-1 cap promotion. You can pair me up with another capper. You can pair me up with Rod, JL, Tony Brown, Alex Smart. Your 2-for-1 cap promotion, your best value over at Pick Dogs. All right, let's get to the recap. Let's recap the plays here from today's show. All right, let's get the card up here. We'll show you the picks. We start off with Alex. Alex liked a player prop, Ryan Mountcastle, over 1.5 runs to score over 1.5 runs. Tony Brown, Las Vegas Aces, +1 against the Storm. We had Al Ninos on the Guardians run line, -1.5 runs, -115 against the Royals. Jay was on the Brewers Rockies over 11. Ron was on the Tigers +115 against the Angels. Yours truly, we're on the Reds here. The Reds are going to be at a +140 now, 140-ish to 135-ish right now. You'll find that number in that one. And the one I like the most, which is the one I like the most? That's a good question. Which one do I like the most? Let's see here. The Brewers Rockies over 11. Yeah, I'll go with Jay on this one. Brewers Rockies over 11. All right, that'll do it for this edition here of the Drive Thru. Guys, be sure to tune in again tomorrow live at 6 Eastern time. We'll do it all over again. We got a motley crew coming in here on Wednesday, man. We got some heavy hitters. We got Big Al, we got Mitch, we got Dana Lane, Rod's on the board, Chris is on the board. Woo! We got a good show lined up as well for you on Wednesday, so make sure you tune in. And of course, you like and subscribe and set notifications so whenever our shows go live, you're live with us. And if you're playing along, and you could get the best numbers, right? We're giving you some of the market. We're giving you some of the markets, give you some of the market numbers out there, so you can shop around, get those accounts open, and be ready to fire in and get the best number. All right, that'll do it here for this edition of the Drive Thru. Don't forget the videos on the channel. Mitch's 7 picks in 5 minutes. You want to check that out. Ron Romanelli's MLB rundown that gets about 15,000 views a day. You got to know it's that good when you look at the view count, right? They keep coming back and watching. There's more people watching it, so check it out. Also, Javon's parlay of the day is up there. Don't forget the UFC show with Brad and Mills on Saturdays when there's UFC cards. It airs immediately following the morning show on Saturdays. There's also the NFL show. We got Mitch with Big Al and Jay. And, of course, the college football pick show. That one, I believe, may be coming up in a couple days, and that is with Mitch and Chris. And maybe another handicapper to be named later. Maybe there'll be some guests coming in and out. But anyway, we know it's Chris and Mitch on that show. And, of course, their morning show every day, 10 a.m. Eastern time during the week. It's Chris and Mitch with their rundown. All right, that'll do it for tonight's show. Let's go ahead and bring in our crew from tonight. We're going to wait goodbye to you guys. You guys have a great night.